She was trans at one point, went female to male, back to female. Her name is Annika. I'm really excited to have her. Annika, thank you so much for coming on here. Um, to start off with, let's just tell the people a little bit about yourself. So, who are you, and why are you here today?
Well, I'm here because Donnie reached out to me. I'm a moderator on a Facebook D-Trans group that I joined, I think 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, and that has grown exponentially. Just seeing people join every single day. And yeah, I'm a desister, meaning I did not medicalize my transition. So I did not take hormones or surgeries, although I wanted to. I did not have the opportunity when I did want it. So that technically makes me a trans desister rather than a detransitioner.
So, how old were you when you first started identifying as transgendered?
Yeah, so I was older than a lot of trans people are now, or detransitioners are now. I started transitioning in my 30s, and it was a pretty gradual process of identifying just as queer at first, and then maybe they, them, non-binary, gender non-conforming, something like that, and then eventually in my mid 30s, I started introducing myself as a trans man.
Okay.
And I actually for a time I actually believed that I was a man. I actually believed that I genuinely was a male bodied adult human.
So I like to go back, even though you started when you were in your 30s, really. I like to kind of go back to see what kind of led there. So, what was it like growing up? Tell me a little bit about that. What was your childhood like?
I did. So I grew up in a fairly conservative evangelical Christian family in Germany. So it's a little bit different. What you think of evangelical Christian in the US, there's some differences in Germany. But I was always a tomboy. I was jealous of my brother. He got to go do some things that I didn't, and he had certain privileges that I didn't. I was really drawn to ministry, and my dream was to become a pastor. And I kept hearing that I can't be a pastor because I'm a girl, and so that made me want to, that made me not want to be a girl even more. Like, but I want to grow up to be a pastor. If only I had been born a boy, then I would be able to do that.